Pay close attention. The news you're about to see is fulfilling Bible prophecy.
Welcome to another edition of YPN News, bringing you news as it relates to Bible prophecy and foretold by Israel Hawkins. Well, Jeff, I'm sure that you have heard the saying, "Go west, young man," but you might want to think twice before doing so. Well, California has been experiencing one of the worst droughts in its history, making it extremely difficult for the nation's farmers to feed their families. Now, in the San Joaquin Valley at a local diner in Fireball, diner owner Levon Allen is facing the loss of her restaurant, and she said, "We are all in this together as a community."
Now, she also said people just aren't spending money. They're scared. Allen has owned the diner for 3 years, and her husband, a farmer, has been farming for 3 generations. So it's been in his family that did 3 generations they've been farming.
Quite a while.
Now, he stated that this is a complete loss, not just for us, but for our employees and for the community. In fact, Mr. Allen's 20-man crew is out of work, and next year at this rate, he too may be out of farming.
That sounds scary. Now, Fireball is one of several communities in the Central Valley that feeds the nation, but the extreme drought has turned the once fertile fields into a dust bowl. Fireball, a town of about 8,000, is seeing an increase in food prices at the local market, coupled with the layoff of that market's about 20 employees. People are starting to leave the little town as a result of this. In fact, City Manager Ken McDonald said the food situation is so bad that the local food bank is feeding the farmers.
Wow, instead of the other way around.
That's right.
Well, Mr. Allen later said, "A lot of people don't realize the amount of money that's lost, the amount of jobs lost, and we can't recapture that." Now, businesses and families are going underwater, and as a result of the drought, what most people are doing is waiting for the rains to bring some form of relief.
Well, another mass shooting took place this week in Fort Hood, Texas, a United States military post located in Killeen. Now, this is the second mass shooting that has taken place there. This time, Specialist Ivan Lopez opened fire after an argument about taking leave from the post. 3 soldiers were killed and 16 others were wounded in the attack.
President Obama flew into Fort Hood to memorialize the 3 soldiers who lost their lives. One soldier, Sergeant First Class Daniel Ferguson, was shot and killed as he held a door closed to protect a room full of other soldiers. Now, this was the second time President Obama had to come to Fort Hood after a mass shooting. The first was in 2009, following the attack that killed 13.
Well, President Obama spoke to those gathered at Fort Hood, saying, like the 576 Fort Hood soldiers, who's given their lives in Iraq and Afghanistan, they were taken from us much too soon. Like the 13 Americans we lost 5 years ago, their passing shakes our soul.
Now, Katan, both our reports today, the lack of rain and lack of morality, are part of the fulfillment of the last days prophecies. Yisrael Hawkins has grabbed the attention of hundreds of thousands of listeners who are now seeing how events like these prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that we are in the time period that the prophets, apostles, and Savior all spoke about. Now, you can learn more about these prophecies and others that will also take place, like the soon-coming nuclear wars, by contacting the House of Yahweh today and requesting your free monthly newsletter and Prophetic Word magazine. Here's how.
You can contact the House of Yahweh by writing P.O. Box 2498, Abilene, Texas 79604. Or you can call them at 1-800-613-9494. You can visit them at the following websites: www.yahweh.com or www.yisraelhawkins.com, or their latest website, www.yahwehsbranch.com. You can also email them at info@yahweh.com, and all calls outside the United States, please dial the number on your screen.
Don't go anywhere. Up next is Yeshua Hawkins. From all of us here at YPN News, I'm Jeffrey Heimerman.
And I'm Katan Alexander.
Thanks for watching.